One of the most talked about things during the Super Bowl was when Beyonce almost fell during her Super Bowl performance alongside Bruno Mars and Coldplay. Beyonce and Bruno Mars was doing a sing and dance battle where Beyonce was getting so into it, maybe too much into it. Because there was like this dance move where she was like doing this double bounce thing. She almost slipped, but she was able to like smoothly get right up. I actually rewounded it to see if she fell. And I don't know why all of us are hoping like, Beyonce, fall, fall, fall. Or maybe I'm the only one, I don't know. But she pulled it off, and the performance was really good. I really liked the battle with Bruno and Beyonce. Beyonce has so much intricate choreography, and so is Bruno Mars. This guy can dance. Maybe he's like the MJ 2.0. And I'm not talking about Michael Jordan, I'm talking about Michael Jackson. So the halftime show set list was Viva La Vida Paradise, An Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay, and then there was Uptown Funk Don't Give It To You by Bruno Mars, and Beyonce performed her song Formation. The song was just released a few days ago, accompanied by an official music video, but I know a lot of you guys are like,
oh my god, Landon, I've been searching this Beyonce video on YouTube and I cannot find it.
Well, you guys can't find it because it's exclusively on Tidal. Tidal is a subscription-based music streaming service. And guess who the owner of Tidal is? Her husband, Jay-Z, so she better be using that service. So let's quickly talk about the game. The 17-1 Carolina Panthers took on the Denver Broncos. This might have been the last Super Bowl ever that we get to see Peyton Manning. I mean, this guy's 39 years old. The Broncos were up in the first quarter 10-0. In the second, it was 13-7. In the third, the Broncos scored another 3 points, making it 16-7. So right now, the final score is 24-10, making the Denver Broncos the winner of the Super Bowl. This is the 50th year. This was a huge one. Congratulations. There's probably so many tailgating parties happening in the States. I know down here in Canada, if we try doing that, we'll probably get arrested. Yeah, they're a little bit more stricter here. Actually, wait, no, isn't in America more strict? But when it comes to football, this is your national sport, so we'll give it to you guys. Stephen Harvey was in a commercial during the Super Bowl, and he was mocking himself at the time where he messed up the winners in the Miss Universe pageant. He announced the wrong winner. It was a really funny commercial for T-Mobile. Steven Tyler was in a Skittles commercial. There was a Skittles picture of him that was like singing. The picture was singing Dream On. Steven Tyler said higher, and then higher. No, go higher. You gotta hit that note. And then the picture tried to do it, and it just exploded everywhere. A lot of these commercials that I'm talking about, I actually never seen them on TV. I had to go on the internet, mostly YouTube, to like search Super Bowl commercials. What happened? Because for some reason you guys cut us off. A lot of you American viewers out there were able to watch it, but for us here in Canada, yeah, it's just not on our network. So enough of Super Bowl, let's talk about pregnant people. Okay, I'm being serious, let's get serious because this is a serious story. So this is a time to play my intro and we'll get right into it. Hey, what's happening you guys? I am Landon and there's so much to talk about. This is a long video, so sit tight and let's get right into it. There has been more than 3,000 pregnant women in Colombia that has contracted the Zika virus. For you guys who want to know more about the Zika virus, I actually made a most amazing top 10 video right over here explaining everything in a top 10 list. I got Danny Burke, who's super amazing. The British guy talks about everything Zika virus that you need to know. So head over here. Once you click on that, that will go to my most basic top 10 channel. The channel is blowing up, almost 1 million subscribers and over 100 million views. That is insane. And of course, for you who are watching this on your mobile phone, the link is down below. So as of right now, 25,000 people have the virus worldwide and it's spreading. This could be a big outbreak if it's not contained. The Zika virus has been linked to the devastating birth defect known as microcephaly, which is an abnormal smallness of the head, a congenital condition associated with the incomplete brain development. A lot of these women were taken to the hospital where they're being isolated. Right now, there's no vaccine to prevent or specific medicine to the Zika infection. This right here, 22-year-old Kirsty Bonnick, who is a student, has been so obsessed with her body image. Kirsty is trying to get her thigh gap bigger, so she spends about 3 hours a day trying to lose fat in her legs. I didn't know this was a thing, but what she was doing was, you know how you have your legs? Well, she's trying to get the gap in her legs to be like as wide as possible. And also she's trying to get her hips super thin. Well, this obsession is making her very unhealthy, and Kirsty has been diagnosed with anorexia, and she was told that she could be hospitalized if she keeps this up. Her family and her boyfriend right now is helping her on the path to recovery. So I do hope her the best. Take a look at this guy right here. This is 34-year-old Vid. kid who has a tragic story. He is from Cambodia, and ever since he was born, he's had this growth that has covered the right side of his face. An Australian couple actually met this guy on their trip to Cambodia, and they took these pictures of him, and what they decided to do was post these pictures online and also on Facebook to start a campaign to try to raise money so this guy can get medical help. This is going to be a much needed surgery to try to save his life. Over in the UK, 26-year-old Paul went on a tattoo binge when he turned 18 years old. This guy has tattoos everywhere. He has tattoos on his back, his chest, his arms, even on his genital areas. Well, now he's a husband, and he's also a father, and he's also a man with many regrets. Especially about his tattoos. He doesn't want them anymore. Paul admits that he has been addicted to tattoos, and they remind him of his wild past, and now he wants to have laser surgery to remove all of his tattoos. So to remove all of his tattoos, it's going to take him about 10 years to do it, because he has to wait for it to heal and for the new skin to overgrow on top of it. And let alone, this is very painful, and I wouldn't do it all at once. Okay, so I have a quick update for you guys, because remember not too long ago, I think it was last Thursday or last Friday, I talked about this plane that had a hole in it, and this is due from a small explosion inside of the plane, and when the hole was created in the plane, a passenger was sucked right out of it. Well, it was just revealed, investigators found out that it was a suicide bomber. The person smuggled his explosive device on the plane in his wheelchair. I mean, this is a really scary moment. Well, you know what, I'm so glad that no one else got hurt except for the terrorist who blew up himself and got sucked right out of the plane. So far, the body hasn't been found yet. Okay, how many of you guys think that your commute to work or to school is pretty bad? I mean, every time I get up and I look outside, the highway's right over here, around like 8 to 9, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, there's no way you're getting anywhere fast. Well, take a look at this right here. This is a picture of 100,000 travelers who were left stranded at a Chinese station during a holiday rush. It's Chinese New Year for them. Trains were delayed. Extra security was drafted to control the massive crowds. It's been so crazy. It's so crazy, but China has 1.3 billion people in their population. And India is second in the world with population with about 1.2 billion. And the third biggest population is, it's not even close, they're not in the billions, it's the United States of America. And you guys, for you guys who live in the States, you guys have about 300 million people. China and India together make up almost half the world's population. Take a look at this render picture right here of a building that will be built in Japan. The building is being called the Mile High Skyscraper. And it's going to be built in the Japanese megacity, and it's going to be twice the height of the Dubai Tower that is currently the world's tallest skyscraper. The building would house 50,000 people and will have gyms, hotels, and health clinics inside. I think these types of buildings should be built in China or India where there's so many like dense areas. Because in China there's nowhere else to build. The only way you can build right now is going up. Playboy magazine has just came out with their magazine, but parents who are watching this video right now, no worries, you don't have to cover up your kids' eyes, because Playboy is no longer going to feature a nude woman inside. This magazine is known for its naked women. Hugh Hefner created Playboy magazine back in 1953. Well, after 63 years, he thought, you know what, it is time for a change. So now the big question is, are people still going to buy this magazine if there's no nudity inside? I guess we'll find out. At the box office, Star Wars The Force Awakens has done it. They become the third movie in history to hit over $2 billion at the box office worldwide. Over in New Jersey, there's this video that surfaced online. It's about this guy who does the knockout challenge. So this knockout challenge is this new crazy trend that's happening online right now. This is probably one of the stupidest things ever. That or that other challenge where people light themselves on fire. I mean, hashtag stupidity. Well, this knockout challenge is where you go up to a stranger. So you can see this guy in this picture right here. He goes up to this guy who's smaller than him, and with one wind of a punch to the face, boom, he knocks him right out cold in the middle of the road. Now, I'm not sure where we're supposed to be laughing in this video, but apparently the camera person and another girl was giggling like hysterically. Apparently to them, it was the funniest thing they've ever seen. But for that kid, yeah. Since 2013, where this challenge first appeared, there actually has been some deaths. I mean, you're punching someone as hard as you can in their head, you can cause people brain hemorrhages, and also other brain damages. Over in Manhattan, New York, there was this very scary time where one person was found dead and two others seriously injured when a massive crane collapsed. This happened about 10 blocks north of the World Trade Center. Some people probably feared this was another terrorist attack. Firefighters and police officers arrived on scene very quickly to help out with the chaos. They blocked off the road. A lot of cars was crushed underneath the crane. In Taiwan, there was an earthquake. It was a 6.4 magnitude earthquake that hit in the southern parts. A 17-story residential building collapsed. It housed more than 200 residents. So far, the death toll is about 22 people. Among the dead was a 10-day-old baby. Right now, 158 people remain missing, with another 484 people injured. Right now, it is a very scary time in Taiwan. While the scary moments continue, this time over in Peru. Take a look at this picture right here. This is a huge sinkhole in the road that swallowed a family car with them inside of it. There was a couple driving the car with their 2-year-old daughter inside. People who saw this happen helped the people inside to try to free them out. Well, luckily, because of all these people being so nice, risking their own lives, they were able to save everyone inside. So this story has a happy ending. Well, there you guys have it. That's all your news stories for today. That was a whole lot of stuff. Hopefully it's a lot of good stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next video where we do this whole thing all over again. So let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section below, and also, who did you guys want to win the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments. Maybe your team won. Was it the Broncos? Now that Peyton Manning won his Super Bowl, does this mean he's going to retire? Have we seen him for the last time ever? So if you guys want to continue watching videos, you guys can get caught up in my last video right over here. Also, my vlogging channel right over here down below. I'm over 500 straight days, which is insane. You guys are keeping me going. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Also subscribe. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.